Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some NFL news, episode number 349 here, a free agency special part 3. I done 2 NFL news videos yesterday for free agency, 2 videos, so if you haven't checked those out, go check those. All the latest signings from yesterday, I talked about them. This might be the one. I have 5 conference championship recaps for college basketball. An eventful day, still with some free agency stuff here. So another eventful day here for my channel. So let's get into the first thing. Eagles and former Patriots wide receiver Devontae Parker have reached agreement on a 1-year, $4.69 million fully guaranteed deal, of which Philadelphia only has to pay only $1.2 million, with $1.2 million, with New England paying the rest. So they have to pay like $3 million of this deal. Devontae is thrilled and grateful to become a Philadelphia Eagle and help this elite organization win a championship, said Parker's agent Jimmy Gold. I don't know if I don't think they're gonna be able to Devontae Parker. I don't think it's gonna be helping you win there, Devontae Parker. He used to be good and underrated, but now he's just not good anymore. Some Eagles fans be a great pickup. It's not. He's not. He's one of the worst wide receivers in football. Lowest separation percentage in the league 4 years in a row. He's a jump ball guy for a reason. Slow, bad hands. Yeah, have fun with that, Philly. A source. Pass rusher Josh Uche back to the hashtag Patriots. So yeah, no details on this deal, I think. But no details. All it says is a pass rusher, Josh Uche. Actually, per Mike Garofalo with the details, it's a 1-year deal for Josh Uche, returned back to the Patriots. A really great player. Wasn't sure if he was coming back to the team, but Patriots fans probably are, and you can tell these linebackers love Jerome Mayo, so if you're a Patriots fan, you're probably glad he's back, and you just gotta hope he returns to his 2022 form. The hashtag Panthers are signing veteran defensive tackle A'Shawn Robinson to a 3-year deal worth $22.5 million per Mike Garofalo. Panthers finally making some more moves. Jesus Christ, what is this mean? Oh, I mean, it's kind of an overpay. He wasn't worth all that. Kind of an overpay here by the Carolina Panthers, but they have so much money, they're probably not worried about overpaying for players. The hashtag Packers are re-signing cornerback / special teamer Keyshawn Nixon to a 3-year deal worth $18 million per that rap sheet. I mean, he's kind of a cornerback. He's not just a special teams player. He plays special teams, but he plays defense as well. He plays corner. He's the best kick returner in the league, back-to-back first All-Pro. They're having a really good free agency. Are the Green Bay Packers picking up Xavier McKinney, Josh Jacobs? They're getting some really good pickups this offseason. The hashtag Bills, some breaking news coming in here, are signing free agent linebacker Nicholas Moreau to a 1-year deal per at Mike Garofalo. Moreau starting the 12 games for the hashtag Eagles this past season. At least they still have Terrell Bernard and Matt Milano come back for the Bills defense. This is just a depth piece in case those two get injured again. Back to some stuff here from Adam Schefter. The Colts are re-signing cornerback Kenny Moore II to a 3-year, $30 million deal that makes him the highest paid nickel back in NFL history. The deal was negotiated and confirmed by David Muguleta and Trevon Smith of Athletes First. I think it's a great deal here for the Indianapolis Colts. Well deserved. He's the glue to the Colts defense. He just really doesn't get enough credit, but he's a big piece of that secondary, and not a lot of people talk about him. And he's a talented player in defense, a talented player defensively, and deserves to be recognized. And he's not a mid. He's really underrated. So I think it's a good deal for him. And the Colts are not playing around. They've re-signed 5 of their own players. Remember, we talked about Michael Pittman, 3 years, $70 million. Grover Stewart, 3 years, $29 million. Tyquan Lewis, 2 years, $12 million. Rigoberto Sanchez, I believe their punter, 3 years, $7.5 million. Grover Stewart, 3 years, $39 million. You probably already said that, but Kenny Moore now, 3 years, $30 million. It's good for them, to be honest, to keep most of their roster, to keep your own players. So yeah, 3 years, $30 million for Kenny Moore. Source: the hashtag Bears have agreed to terms with tight end Gerald Everett. So Gerald Everett is going to the Bears. They're giving former Chargers tight end Gerald Everett a 2-year, $12 million base value deal with a max value up to $14 million. That includes $6.1 million fully guaranteed per source. So he's a yard after catch monster. Can he block? No. If he was able to be a strong blocking tight end, then he would be solid. I mean, he had a solid, I guess it's just a liability blocking. Last year, whatever season, I shouldn't say liability blocking, but you already have Cole Kmet, who's an excellent run blocker, so it's not too much of a concern. So, another shocking deal here. Ravens free agent linebacker Patrick Queen told Marcus Spears that he plans to sign a 3-year, $41 million contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Really shocking deal. Absolute worst case scenario for the Ravens. They're losing everyone to division rivals. And I can't believe Patrick Queen's going to the freaking Steelers. That is a big time move. He picked the perfect time to break out. 133 tackles in 2023. 9 TFLs, 3.5 sacks, 1 INT, 6 pass deflections, and 27 pressures. He hasn't missed a game in 4 seasons. He's been relatively healthy the last 4 years. This is a big pickup for the Steelers to add to that already stacked defense. And now Steelers linebacker Patrick Queen will now be trying to bring down Ravens running back Derrick Henry. Man, the NFL, the rivals, man, rivals. These players go to the rival teams, just crazy. Saquon to the Eagles, now Patrick Queen over from the Ravens to the Steelers. Just kind of crazy how the NFL works. And some big news today. Free agent, what the fuck is it? Free agent running back Derrick Henry is signing a 2-year, $16 million deal worth up to $20 million, including $9 million fully guaranteed in the first year with the Baltimore Ravens. Sources tell ESPN. Lamar and Henry, it's going to be like Rush City for the Baltimore Ravens. But we'll see. I feel like they're going to run the ball a lot during the whole year, and then if they make far in the playoffs, they're like, oh, we're just going to, pass the football. They're going to run the ball a lot, because they have Lamar who runs the ball, and Derrick Henry. It's probably why they let go Gus Edwards, bring in Derrick Henry. And they tried to bring in they tried to trade for Derrick Henry last offseason. Now they signed him this offseason, which makes sense. I had a feeling they would. And it's time after 8 years, just excellent career for Tennessee. Now we'll see how he does in Baltimore. One of the best running backs in Titans history, and they got a few good ones. Hall of Fame career, if you ask me. Bengals free agent tight end Irv Smith Jr. has reached an agreement on a 1-year deal with the Kansas City Chiefs, per source. It's really breaking news. I mean, he's whatever. I mean, he's a good run blocker. But he's going to be like their tight end 2. Or their second or third tight end. Not too big of a deal. Free agent safety Deion Bush is returning to the Chiefs on a 1-year deal. 2-time Super Bowl champ there, Deion Bush. New York Giants are giving former Seattle Seahawks quarterback Drew Lock a 1-year deal, guaranteed $5 million per source. Oh Lord, Drew Lock. What's he gonna be, their backup quarterback? So the running back market's pretty much nearly done, because Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon, Zach Moss, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, Austin Eckler, Tony Pollard, DeAndre Swift, Devin Singletary, Gus Edwards, and Antonio Gibson have all been signed. And This is going to be a historic offseason for running backs league-wide. And my Dallas Cowboys do nothing. Deuce Vaughn at running back. Oh boy, Deuce Vaughn. Ooh, can't wait for Deuce Vaughn. Jerry Jones signs no running back, and he's gonna draft another 5'7" running back like Deuce Vaughn's hot. And then we'll be just stuck in mediocrity at the running back position and force Dak to try and be the hero. New England is pushing to sign free agent wide receiver Calvin Ridley, but sources believe that he currently prefers to return to Jacksonville and has been discussing a deal with the Jaguars. He probably looked at the Patriots roster and was like, nah, I'll stay here in Jacksonville, get a deal done. So it looks like he's staying with the Jaguars. Free agent running back Dearness Johnson is returning to the Jaguars on a 1-year deal per source. What kind of money do the Jags have? Jesus, holy. Falcons are signing former Bears wide receiver Darnell Mooney. 3 years, $39 million, including $26 million fully guaranteed. Agents David Mugoleta and AJ Stevens negotiated and confirmed the deal. That's crazy. Mooney getting 3 years, $39 million, $26 million guaranteed. Maybe Kirk Cousins can get production out of him. But Mooney's problem is he's never had a good QB throwing to him. But he's just a very good athlete, but struggling in separation. He just doesn't play as fast as he should. If he plays fast, then he's going to be good, but this is kind of an overpay for Darnell Mooney. Former Bills running back Naeem Hines is signing a 1-year deal worth up to $3.5 million with Browns per sources. Never forget when they got that first touchdown after DeMar Hamlin, after that thing with DeMar Hamlin. Never forget. Free agent Shaq Barrett has agreed to terms with the Dolphins on a 1-year deal worth up to $9 million. The deal was confirmed by agents Drew Rosenhaus and Robert Bailey. You could have just paid Van Ginkel, but I think Shaq Barrett's still a great move. But honestly, Jordan Brooks could be better than Van Ginkel, and this is still a good move to get Shaq Barrett. He could be a game changer on that defensive line. Former Eagles quarterback Marcus Mariota signing with the Washington Commanders on a 1-year deal with a base value of $6 million, upside $10 million per source. So it looks like they've got the backup quarterback, Marcus Mariota. So now Washington now has Marcus Mariota and Sam Howell on its roster, with another quarterback potentially joining as the team hosts a number 2 overall pick in April's draft. So what are they going to do with Sam Howell? That's going to be interesting. Former Patriots tight end Mike Gesicki is signing a 1-year deal worth up to $3.25 million with Cincinnati Bengals per source. So it looks like they let Irv Smith go because they knew they were going to get Mike Gesicki. Get ready, Cincinnati. Get ready for the gritty. For the gritty. Can't wait for that gritty. Jamar Chase is going to have to teach Mike Gesicki how to hit the gritty. So Commanders' agreements on day 1 of free agents, they got Brandon McManus, Nick Algoretti, Tyler Biadasz, Norris Armstrong Jr., Frankie Louvu, and Austin Eckler. So mostly kind of young, cheap, and high impact deals. Former Packers running back Aaron Jones intends to sign with the Vikings, as that DM Rossini reported. It's a 1-year, $7 million deal that his agents Drew Rosenhaus and Ryan Matha, as of this morning, have not confirmed yet, but it looks like he intends to sign with the Minnesota Vikings. The Packers literally couldn't pay him $7 million. That's crazy. All these division rival signings. It's just crazy how the NFL works. So it looks like, Aaron Jones is going to the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, they don't have that clear running back 1, so it honestly makes sense here. Hashtag Commanders are signing free agent pass rusher Dante Fowler Jr. per at Schultz report. Another former Cowboys defender they've stole from us. Is Jerry Jones awake, ladies and gentlemen? Jerry Jones, what are you doing? All in on the 2024 offseason? You've signed nobody, Mr. Jones. You've let everybody go. Sick of this shit every year. Cowboys don't do shit. This thing's basically Dallas Commanders. Sick of this shit, man. Per your report, former number 2 overall pick Chase Young has visits lined up with the Panthers and hashtag Panthers and hashtag Saints per Tom Pelissero. And the Titans also have a visit lined up with Chase Young. So 3 teams. I don't think anybody wants him. He's mid. Oh, he's mid. The Lions are signing free agent quarterback Mike Robertson to a 2-year deal worth of $10.75 million in incentives, and the 49ers are signing safety George Odom to a 2-year extension with a maximum of $10.8 million. The Buccaneers and Vader and All-Pro linebacker Devontae Davis are in talks on a potential multi-year deal. They can let him finish his career there. Will it happen? I don't know. We'll just see. Texans are trading for Bengals running back Joe Mixon. I like it because I think he's better than Devin Singletary and really will help that offense. And the Browns are signing Jameis Winston. So yeah, it's all saying. Take something out. Peace.